So that puts you that's how you'll sound when you're home, right? So if you want to like say if you so you're going through the computer mic right now.
No, I'm going through the webcam that you guys suggested that
Okay,
I
so you're going
purchased.
through the webcam mic,
Well,
and
I hope it was a webcam. I don't even know. I have it. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
yeah, it's a Logitech. It's a Logitech.
Um, hmm, I think so.
If it's a Logitech, it has a speaker on it. So you're
Yes, it has a speaker on it, but no, it is a M8 AMEET.
okay. Well, it has a speaker on it, so you're going through that
Yes,
speaker. So that's better than your computer speaker. So
I'm
now
sure
you're
it
going
is.
through that speaker. You can hear out through your computer, and
Mhm.
you could hear Florida well as well, right?
I sure can.
Okay, so that's how it's supposed to be, And so if you're coming in the studio tomorrow, correct?
Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow I'll be in the
Okay,
studio.
but if you wasn't in the studio, if people on their end stuff is functioning correctly, this is how it functions. You know, the only
Okay.
issue is like say somebody's on their side is not functioning correctly. We have no way of knowing that, so we're gonna keep trying to fix our side because we have no technical way of knowing what somebody else got going on where they at. You understand? So
Okay.
if something did happen somewhere else, we're going to be fixing it like it's on our side because that's the only thing we can do. We can't fix nobody else's side until we actually know was until we do a test like this and know that okay, you're functioning well, she's functioning well, and it's no problem on our end. We will have to have somebody somewhere else say, okay, let's do the same thing with somebody else and let's see if it's a problem. And if it's not, then there's no problem.
Okay, so that begs the question. So, is there any plans to go over this with Letitia tomorrow, considering she's still gonna be remote, so we don't.
Yeah, I think we should do that. I
Yeah.
think we should do that to make sure that it's not something happening on her end. Because if it is something happening on her end, it wouldn't be good for you to come all the way down here and she has some type of audio issue.
Okay. Hmm.
So
Okay.
we can it can happen before um that motion, or we can, if you think everything is going to be cool, well, at least we know. That's the reason why I was glad I could get you on here tonight, because I at least wanted to be able to test to see, hey, what's going on. I know I
Hmm.
can see you very clear. Florida was on there, she was fine. So it's like that's how it needs to be tomorrow. um Now I
Okay.
can I
So,
can click on it in my phone, but the only problem is I'm close to all the speakers and stuff. So if I click on mine, you might get an echo. But I'm a join on my phone real quick.
okay.
Let me see. Yeah, it might sound crazy because I'm right next to all the equipment, but I'm gonna try to still come in. One
Okay.
two one
One,
two
two,
testing.
testing.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
next to
I'm
the
next.
equipment and it ain't having it. So
So
let me see if I can move this. One,
one,
two,
two,
one,
one,
two.
two.
Okay.
Okay.
So I
So
just
I just
moved.
I mean, I can hear it just sound kind of double, but
Yeah,
yeah,
you hear the double because you're
you're
hearing it
hearing the
come from
come
my
from
phone.
my
My
phone. My
phone is
phone is
near my
near my
oh,
mic.
mic.
So let me
So
see
let me
something.
see something. If I come, can you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So
Mhm.
one, two, one, two. Testing. Mm. One, two, one, two. Okay. So say something.
Okay, I have only 60 minutes, only 60 seconds in it. Force upon me, can't refuse it. Give account if I abuse it. Only
God.
60 minutes, but eternity is in it. It's a poem
I
by
think
William, what's his name? Benjamin Mays.
so. We're pretty much going at the same time. Everything is pretty much running. I mean, I'm gonna be a little bit different from you, but it's not gonna be like drastically. So it's like it's always a different delay from where a person actually is, but it just don't supposed to be a huge delay.
But the way that I feel like I'm moving not on time, when I say something, when I look in the camera, there is that delay.
Oh,
Would that make me look kind of shaky on TV? How is that gonna look?
Back on, like, because I don't really see a delay on you at all. Because the way it normally work, and this is all over the internet. When
Mm.
somebody is actually say guest is in the green room, let me make sure I don't have them muted. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Sonji, can you unmute yourself?
You said to unmute my phone, mine?
Not you, not you.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if Sonji is muted. Okay, shit, call back. But all right, so the way I see you, you're not delaying at all. So say something.
Say something.
So if you say something and I'm talking right now and our communication is this close, then that means that we're functioning, you know.
Okay, so if I'm saying something, how is the temperature in Baltimore today?
Temperature is pretty good, it's a little cool right now, it's definitely stepping into the fall.
All right, this sounds good. It's same on this side of the world, so I guess we all are facing the same temperatures.
Yep, for sure. We are definitely facing the same temperature. Let me see if I can get the
Yeah, it
actual.
sounds like it's falling in place.
Yep, falling in place. Um, that's how it all works. Let me see. And then another thing too,
Hmm.
if a person it's a difference between a person being plugged up to something and somebody being on a Wi-Fi or a slower Wi-Fi, right? So if
Okay.
they're on a Wi-Fi or a slower Wi-Fi, they're not going to be at your time because
is
they're not
it
like
not?
locked in.
Okay.
So okay, Sheldon
So
then
okay,
came back
Sheldon
in
then came
good.
back in good.
Let me see.
Let me
So
see.
now I can
So
test it
now I
with
can
them
test it with
again.
them again.
Hold
Hold
on
on
for a
for a
second.
second.
You in the
You in the
house,
house,
Sheldon?
Sheldon?
Let me
Let me
see
see
if
if
I
I
can
can
get
get
Sheldon.
Sheldon.
You in
You
the
in the
house?
house?
Cause
Cause
see,
see,
my
my
phone
phone
is
is
too
too
close
close
to
to
test
test
it.
it.
Testing
Testing
one,
one,
two.
two.
And the
And the
reason
reason
why
why
it's
it's
too
too
close
close
to
to
test
test
it
it
is
is
because
because
my
my
phone
phone
is
is
going to
going to
pick
pick
up
up
sound
sound
coming
coming
back
back
from
from
my
my
earphones.
earphones.
Okay.
Let me see. It must be playing. Hold on
Hold on
for a
for a
second. I
second.
want to see
See
something.
something.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make it. Okay, shoot. I don't know where this is going. Let me make sure. Let me check and see what's going on here. Yeah, because I'm running this test online.
Okay.
Okay, okay. I see. I see. I see. Let me check and see what's going on. Okay. So I'm about to talk to you from another place.
Okay.
Testing
Testing
one,
one, two.
two. Test.
Testing 1, 2.
All
Oh,
right,
is
one
it?
sec.
Sec.
Testing.
Testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Testing
Testing
one,
one,
two.
two.
Let me
Let
hear
me
you
hear you
say
say
something.
something.
Testing 1, 2.
Okay,
We
that's
can
good.
get
Let me
your
see if.
maternal and paternal matches. Unlock your membership. I'm just reading stuff now.
Okay,
Okay,
no,
no,
that
that
was
was
coming
coming
from
from
my
my phone.
phone.
Um,
Because
because
I'm
I'm
looking
looking
at
at
you.
you.
I'm
I'm
like
like
doing
doing
a
that
test online.
online.
So
So
say
say
something
something
again.
again.
There was a problem starting your camera or microphone.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
got
Be
got
both
sure
my.
of
to
them.
have
Hold on.
given Safari permission to use your camera and microphone with website.
Keep talking.
Oh, I'm trying to find more things to say. Hold on. Why this thing? Okay, let me go to Google and see what Google said. Okay. Google said Sunday morning. The sparkling notes of the trumpet, fanfare, and the familiar logo on the sun alert. That's not interesting. CBS News Sunday morning with Jane Pooley and the CBSNews.com. Videos, interviews, pictures, and guidelines. Still talking?
Yeah.
Is CSB Sunday Morning Show on Amazon? What are the anchors on CSB this morning? What happened to Bob Pook? Where can I watch today's CBS Sunday Morning? I'm just reading stuff. Okay, let me see what else we need to do. Talk shows. Uh, Drew Barrymore. The Drew Barrymore talk show return after backlash will resume when strike ends. Ooh, these are new words. Drew Barrymore is bringing back her daytime talk show, The Drew Barrymore Show, until the strike ends after all. The decision comes a week after the actor was criticized for saying The Drew Barrymore Show would premiere on September 18th in compliance with WGA guidelines and without writers. I have listened to everyone and I'm making the decision to pause the show premiere until the strike is over, Barrymore wrote on Instagram. I have no words to express my deepest apologies to anyone I have hurt, and of course to our incredible team who works on the show and has made it what it is today. We really tried to find a way around we to find a way moving forward, and I truly hope for a resolution for the entire industry very soon. Should I continue? Oh, I'm just reading. Oh
No,
my
that's
God.
cool. That's
We
allowed.
support Drew Barry's decision to pause the show's return and understand how complex and difficult this process has been for her. Spokesperson for CBS Media Ventures told Variety in a statement.
I
I
see. So
see.
that's
So that's
allowed
allowed
me.
me.
That's
That's
allowed me
allowed
to
me to
actually
actually
check all
check
of this
all of this
stuff.
stuff.
To read a
To
little
read a
bit
little bit
more.
more.
Okay, I've listened to everyone, and I'm asking the decision to pause the show premiere until the strike is over. I have no words, express my deepest apologies to everyone I have hurt, and of course to our incredible team who works on who works on the show and has made it what it is today. We really try to find our way forward, and I truly hope for a resolution for the entire industry.
Got you.
Got you.
Got you.
Got you.
I
I
see. I
see.
see. I see. I see. I
The
see.
Drew Barrymore show will air repeats for the foreseeable future, a knowledgeable individual told Variety. Episodes that were taped last week when the show went back into production will not air. The WGA has canceled planned pickets of the Drew Barrymore show. Striking members will be picketing The View, which is a WGA covered struck show on Monday. This is not giving me. This is too much work. This is not interesting news. I don't know much about this lady. Let me find something else.
So
So,
so okay.
okay.
So
So
we
we
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
So
So what we're gonna do is,
let me see.
where is that?
What
What
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
do
do
is
is
um I
I
just
just
wanted
want
to check. That's
that's
how
how
simple
simple
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be.
be.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna
click a
click a
link,
link,
and then
and
you're
then you're
gonna
gonna
come
come
in.
in.
When you
When you
doing
doing
when
when
you at
you at
home,
home,
you
you
know,
know,
when you
when you
here,
hear,
you know,
you know,
you'll
you
already
already
be
be
here.
here.
Somebody
Somebody
else is
else is
clicking a
clicking a
link,
link.
and that's
That's
how
how.
that's gonna work.
Okay, so once I get all the things that I will need for home, we probably will need to try it again before the show, just
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
that's
make
for
that's
sure
sure. That's
everything
for
that's
is
sure.
is in line. And I realize I need to get some extra lighting, so that's something I gotta work on. Because I know my overhead light downstairs is not as bright as this one up in my dining space.
And
and
however
however
you
you
want
want
things to
things to
look,
look,
that's
that's
what it
it.
is. However
However
you
you
want
want
things
things
to
to
look,
look,
you
you
can
can
be
be,
you'll
you'll
be able
be
to
able to
switch
switch
back
back
and
and
forth
forth
depending
depending
on
on
how
how
you want things.
Yeah. Is there a way to send? Okay, so what the background is gonna be that we are currently using? How can I get that so that I could start playing around with it on my TV and looking at all the other stuff? Is that a file that you would need to send to me? How do I get that?
Well,
well,
the
the
way
way
it's
it's
gonna
going to
work
work
is
is
it's gonna be
going
a
to be a
YouTube
YouTube
link,
link,
right?
right?
And
And
then
then you just
we're
gonna
gonna fix it so that you can access
set
the
the
actual loose YouTube
YouTube
link
link
and
and
actually
actually,
play
play
that
that
on
on your
your screen.
screen.
So how do I get that onto the TV screen? Um,
You
You
said, how
said,
do
how
you
do
get
you
it
get it
on a
on
Yes, how
Um,
will it connect? So you send me a link. How do I get it on the TV screen? What do I need to plug up to what? Because if this is the setup with the computer and the webcam, how do I connect that to a TV is going to be behind me? What do I need to connect to what? Because something is not connecting here.
So
so
your
your
TV
TV
should
should have
have a
a Roku.
Roku. You
You
a
a
Roku
Roku
or
or
Amazon
Amazon
Fire
Fire.
TV.
You know,
If you
if you
have a
have a Roku,
Roku, do you
do
have
you
a
have a
Roku at
Roku at
home?
home?
I do.
So
So
your
your
Roku
Roku
has
has
YouTube
YouTube
on
on
it.
it.
So
So
what's
what's
going to
going to
happen
happen
is
is
you're
you're
going to
going to
have
have
your
your
Roku
Roku
going
going
through
through
there,
there.
and you're
You're
going to
going to
go
go
to
to
YouTube,
YouTube,
and
and
then
then
you're
you're
going to
going to
put
put
in
in
that
that
address, and that link is going to play
play
on
on
your
your
part.
part.
Oh, gotcha. So it's gonna be just be the link is just a standstill, just like it is in the studio, because it's just for the right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So once I get that link, I will play around with that too, just to see. My stuff should be coming from Amazon soon, then I'll be able to. So is this to say that I won't need a microphone when I'm at home?
Just know that if you use a microphone, right, things just will be better. It's just like you can always constantly upgrade, right? You get a DSL camera, it's gonna look better. You get a better microphone, it's gonna look better. It's just like as you get more things, it just get better. That's all.
So getting a headphone would just add it, make it better.
Well, get the headphones to allow you to be able to hear. But if you can hear it without the headphones, and without the headphones is the look that you're actually going for, it's not going to hurt you. As long as there's no echo, you fine without using headphones.
Okay. So that means when you guys go to commercial break, I will still hear it without the headphones when I'm home, right? How would that part work?
Um, now say that again.
So once you go to commercial break, or when it's time for the hand clap, so for me to start the show, will I hear all that without the headphones when I'm home?
Now, if you're home, you're gonna hear music like this, right? Can you hear this?
On the edge. With
Oh,
Sonji on the
uh,
Coyoteman Show.
So when you're home, you're gonna hear it. So you're gonna know when to come in. The only thing in here you can't hear it because if we was to let you hear that sound in here, then it would actually come through your earphones. I mean, it would actually go into your mic, and once something loops into your mic, it causes feedback.
okay,
So
got
we
you.
would have to literally tell you here if you didn't want to use earphones, we had to literally point to you.
Okay, got you.
And hold on for a second.
And so I know that like the very first week and then last week, I kind of gave an hint like we're getting ready to go to a commercial break. Is that
Yeah.
good enough preparation time to make
Yeah, and
sure?
and you just be talking, and then as your music, your music gives you the timeline, or because everything should go out a certain way towards your music. It's all about how your music, the process of your music, and everything's moving like that.
So let's say I'm home. So give me the music that would take us to a commercial break.
Okay, so wait a minute, because I think she got your music on the other computer. We're about to add it to this one. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I see it on here. Joe, 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 Joe. Where's the Joe folder? Wait a minute. Where is it? Hold on. Is that? Nope. That's John Pictures.
And so when I'm home, I'm gonna ask before I forget. So what should I be looking at? My computer screen or looking inside of the camera?
Always look directly to the camera,
The
because the
cameras.
camera is the camera is your audience.
Okay.
You're
inside the VIP room with Dr. Joan Henry Fields on the Coyoteman Show Network.
So that's your main music, right? So when you hear this,
You're watching Inside the VIP room.
that's how it's gonna start, right?
Right.
Hold on a second. Hold on. This is
We'll be right back with Inside the VIP room with Dr. Joan Fields.
now this is your music when you take a break and when you come back. So when you take a break, you gonna hear this. All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all right back. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with Inside the VIP room with Dr. Joan Fields on the Coyoteman Show.
And then when you come back, you ain't gonna hear that the talking on that. You just gonna hear this. And we're back.
So, question: once at the beginning of the show, at what point do I actually go live? Like, well, live instead of in terms of can people see me, like my facial reaction or anything? As soon as the jingle comes on, or after the hand clap?
Well, we'll see, like say you talking about at the beginning?
Yeah.
At the beginning, as soon as you hear the music, people can see you. It's a possible chance.
Okay.
So you start. So as soon as you hear it, you just start
You're
smiling.
watching
You know,
Inside the VIP room
have a nice
with
look.
Dr. Joan Henry Fields on the Coyoteman Show Network.
Okay. And
We'll be back next week with Inside the VIP room with Dr. Joan Henry Fields on the Coyoteman Show Network.
and is this when my picture will be the thing that close the show, close it out?
So you're gonna have different things that and as the show build, it'll be different things, But for the most part, yeah, that beautiful picture you got there will be rocking it off,
Okay.
So that's pretty much how it's gonna work. And like sometimes when you talking, every now and then, a little, while you talking, this might be real light, it might be a little island feel, to back up your okay, blah 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 blah. You know how you be doing. So that's
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's all your sounds there, pretty much.
Okay.
And
Okay. So,
pretty how things will run. I'm liking the way I'm hearing everything. I want to try one more thing while you still here.
okay. That stuff will come tomorrow.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello,
I'm here.
you can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so let me hear you start off and just start talking to me.
Just not the show, just something regularly.
Yeah, just regular. It make no difference.
Okay, the heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight.
I see.
They, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night.
Come on.
That was it.
Okay, so can you see me right now?
I see you. Yes. You look like you're inside the box, in the blue box. You're inside of that, in front of the microphone.
Is my mouth moving on time?
Say something again.
1, 2, 3.
No, it's there's a little bit of delay, not a lot, but there's a little
Yeah, it's
delay.
going to be a little bit delay from meeting you, but I just mean extremely. Let me look on that. Hold on for a second.
Okay.
Too bad I can't put a part of myself over one side and a part of myself somewhere else.